Imagine, if you will, a still, quiet night in the dense forest. In the heart of this forest, where the moon's silver light scarcely penetrates the thick canopy, a group of intrepid teenagers embarked on a camping trip. An adventure, an escape, a dive into the wild, call it what you will. They sought the thrill of the unknown, but little did they suspect that the unknown would soon find them. In the beginning, it was laughter and ghost stories around the campfire. As the night crept in, the forest's usual nocturnal chorus seemed to quieten. The rustle of leaves, the hoot of an owl, the distant howl of a wolf, all faded into an uncanny silence. It was in this stillness that they first noticed it. A figure, not quite human, not quite beast, lurking at the edge of their vision. Now let's turn our attention to a quaint, seemingly innocent house, perched atop a hill. This was a house that, at first glance, seemed like an idyllic place to start a new chapter. A family, eager to breathe in the fresh air of a new beginning, moved in, unaware of the dark secrets that the house harbored. From day one, peculiar incidents began to unfold. The family felt an unsettling presence, a chill that ran deeper than the cold, breeze-swept hill could account for. Objects moved of their own accord, as if propelled by unseen hands. Doors would swing open and shut without warning. The sound of footsteps echoed through the corridors when no one else was around. The children's laughter, once reverberating through the rooms, was replaced by hushed whispers and nervous glances. Nighttime brought no respite. A symphony of eerie sounds filled the air. Whispers, groans, and an inexplicable wailing that seemed to come from the very walls themselves. The family, once filled with hope and joy, was now gripped by an unshakable dread. Their sanctuary had turned into a fortress of fear, a house of horrors. They reached out to a local historian, hoping to glean some understanding of what was happening. The historian revealed a chilling past that the house had tried to bury. Years ago, the house was the site of sinister satanic rituals. Dark forces were summoned in the very rooms the family now called home. A shiver of understanding ran through them. They were not alone in the house. They shared it with the remnants of the past, echoes of dark rituals and the malevolent forces that were invoked. The family, terror-stricken, left the house, but the echoes of their chilling encounters remain. The house on the hill stands as a silent testament to its dark past, a beacon of fear that lights up the hill, a reminder of the horrifying events that unfolded within its walls. The family left, but the echoes of their chilling encounters remain in the house on the hill. Our next tale brings us to a seemingly harmless child's toy. In the heart of suburbia, within the confines of a quaint little house, lived an innocent-looking doll. But don't be fooled by its cherubic features and tattered lace dress. This was no ordinary plaything. It was a vessel for an unseen menace, an entity not of this world. The doll, lovingly named Emily, was a constant companion to a little girl. But Emily was different. She was alive, not in the conventional sense, mind you. She didn't breathe or eat, but she moved on her own, and she spoke in a voice not her own, a voice that was deep, guttural, and filled with malice. The little girl's parents, initially dismissing their daughter's tales as an overactive imagination, soon found themselves face to face with the terrifying reality. The doll moved when no one was looking, and at night they would hear it whispering in a language unknown to them. Unable to bear the torment any longer, they sought help from a spiritual medium. The medium, a woman of advanced years and piercing eyes, confirmed their worst fears. The doll was possessed. An evil force, a demonic entity, had found a home in Emily. The medium, with her decades of experience, performed an exorcism, a ritual to cleanse the doll, to banish the entity back to the shadows from whence it came. But the entity was strong, too strong. It resisted, making the doll convulse and shriek in an inhuman voice. But finally, after a struggle that seemed like an eternity, the entity was subdued. The parents, relieved yet scarred by the experience, decided to lock the doll away. Emily now resides in a glass case, a prison for the entity that still resides within her. She sits there, her glass eyes staring into nothingness, her painted smile hiding the evil that lurks within. The doll, now locked away in a glass case, still sends chills down the spines of those who dare to look. These tales of encounters with the unknown remind us of the thin line between our world and the realm of the supernatural. We've journeyed through a chilling night in the forest where shadows danced and whispers echoed. A place where the line between the natural and the paranormal blurred. We felt the eerie presence in the house on the hill, a place echoing with the memories of its past, filled with inexplicable events that sent shivers our spines. We've met the possessed doll, its lifeless eyes carrying a disturbingly human-like glint, a testament to the terrifying power of the supernatural. Each of these stories, as spine-chilling as they may be, carries an element of truth. They're not the products of an overactive imagination or a writer's creative mind. No, they're born from the experiences of real people, from the corners of the world that most of us dare not explore. They're the whispers of the wind, creaks in an old house, the flicker of a candle in an empty room. They're the uncanny happenings that we often dismiss as mere coincidence. But what if there's more to it? What if these tales are not just stories, but glimpses into a world that exists to ours, a world that we're only beginning to comprehend? What if they're warnings, signs, or even invitations from the other side? The beauty of horror lies in its ability to question our understanding of the world, to make us ponder the unexplained, the mysterious, the supernatural. It's in the thrill of the chill that runs down our spine, in the goosebumps that rise on our skin, in the quickening of our heartbeat as we step into the unknown. We hope these tales have served their purpose, that they've opened a door, even if just slightly, to the world of the supernatural. They're a reminder that sometimes it's not the darkness that we should fear, but what may be lurking within it. Remember, sometimes the most terrifying stories are not those that are conjured up in our minds, but those that unfold in the world around us. As we draw this journey to a close, let's not forget the chilling tales of demonic entities. The existence of Satan, of malevolence that reaches out from the darkest corners of the supernatural realm, was palpable in story. His chilling whispers echoed in the forest. His presence felt in the house on the hill. His influence seen in the possessed doll. It's not just the fear of the dark we should have, but of the devil who may dwell within it. So as we leave you with these thoughts, remember that our world is more complex than we comprehend. The goosebumps, the quickened heartbeat, the chilling fear, they're all reminders of the presence of unseen forces around us. These accounts are not just tales, they're a peek into the terrifying reality that Satan exists. We hope they've made you question, sparked your curiosity, and left you pondering the supernatural forces that surround us. As we part, we leave you with this chilling thought. Sometimes the things that go bump in the night are more real than we'd like to believe.